Hey there everybody, this is Shago and welcome back to Pokémon FireRed Randomiser Nuzlocke thingamajiggy. In the last episode we went through the Pokémon Tower, we got the Pokeflute, we actually got rid of all the Snorlaxes while we were about, well quote unquote Snorlaxes because Randomiser obviously was into Snorlax. I believe they were a Golem and a Tyrogue respectively. But in this episode I fully intend on getting the rainbow badge from the Celadon Gym, which is where I am at the moment, and maybe potentially making my way down to the next town, which is I believe it's Future City. Probably going down the cycling road because it's a lot less annoying going that way than it is to go through like the right hand side. Once I accidentally click the button to access VirtualBox menu, since I've made that a thing now. But changes to the team, and as you can see I put Tatu in the party. I was going to show leveling up Tatu, but I actually had to reset my PC recently, and unfortunately that footage has now lost to the ether. But I trained her up to level 20, even though everybody else is at 30. Usually what I would have done is I would have trained at the same level as my current team. But I know Tatu evolves at level 21, which I can pretty much get pretty quickly in this gym, I hope, depending on what happens. And she's eventually going to be real awesome. And I know I said with the Nidorino I had before it eventually also met its demise, is I was going to take it to level 30. I know Gloomland's a move at level 24. I'm not sure what it's going to be because I think it should be Acid normally in Vanilla. But I'm going to see what that move is, and then from that I'm going to and ah about whether I should evolve then, rather than wait until it learns anything interesting later on, because I think after that it's level 35 and then level 44 for its moves. But yeah, that's basically enough rambling for me. I should probably just show you Tatu here, because I also gave her the TMs for Shadow Ball and Ice Beam. Ice Beam, because it's a special attack, it's I want to say it's coverage, but I don't think it is. But it's a special attack and nothing else could really learn it. It got Shadow Ball, even though it's physical and my stats are just basically special attack and nothing else. Shadow Ball is basically my only other counter towards any shed injure that I find, is what I'm trying to say. Because the only other thing that we had was Aerial Ace with, and that was Sandy, and nothing else on my team could learn it. I mean, I can buy Aerial Ace TMs, which is nice and all, but if nobody can learn Aerial Ace, then I can't really use it. So unfortunately, somebody has to have Shadow Ball, and yeah, it's kind of on Tatu here and there, even though her physical is not that great. That being said, let's just go on with the gym. We've been like 4 minutes here just rambling on about what's going on. Now for this gym you do actually physically need cut for this, which is why Circuit's around. You need cut to get into the gym, and you actually cut to get to the leader, who's in the middle here. And the quickest way of doing it is to go through the left side, because you only battle 2 trainers before you meet the gym leader. If you go any other direction, you have to fight 3 trainers. That being said, I may consider just fighting like a few more trainers than the 2 I potentially have to fight, because I'll be honest, Tatu, like I said, Tatu needs the levels. I kind of want her to evolve. And this Togepi is basically a sitting duck, since it just decided to do the silly thing and just rest, and I can just 3-shot it with Needle Arm. Beauty Flare, right, we can Ice Beam you. Man, you don't just send me to oblivion with a crit. It's also faster than Tato. I want to say that is still unfortunate. I want to say. That being said, Tato did in fact actually get to level 21, so hooray, evolutions. That sprite of Oddish sure lasted like it technically would have lasted 5 minutes if I was doing these live, but I'm not. It's easier for me to do them afterwards rather than on. But hooray, we have a glue. But yeah, in order to get to anywhere in this gym, you basically have to cut your way through. And if you go to the left, you fight that trainer which I just fought. Then you cut this tree down, and then you fight that trainer just to the right of me. I'm going to see what this trainer has first. I'm going to potentially, well, it's going to have to be switch train now. I'm going to have to switch Gloom out for something else. It's going to be Giraffe Egg. Because there's potential here for Giraffe Egg to kill Tato here. So we'll just go into Enter here. Enter can hopefully do some serious damage here. Which I believe it can do because, you know, Night Special. Also Luster Punch does absolutely nothing apart from lower my special defense, so it's still going to essentially do nothing. Yeah, oh no. But yeah, it's like that's generally how I'd usually play this in like any other game. You basically just go left hand side, pop those two trainers, and then go after Erika. But like I said, I really want more experience on Tato. See what that move is at level 24, and then consider evolving her. So yeah, more. I'm just gonna fight more trainers. Otherwise, we're just gonna do that, and then. This is essentially still experience to have. Yeah, we're not gonna lie. And speaking of experience, this is basically just free HP as well, since we have Absorb. Go do numbing. Beldum is a problem, except I have Shiny, and Shiny will booty quake this thing away because it doesn't have other type. Memory serve, I don't think the Beldum line gets Levitate. Yeah, I didn't think it did. If it did, it gets it in a Legend Generation, or it's a hidden ability. So yeah, nevertheless, like I said, I've always gone like the left hand side because it's the quickest way of dealing with this one. Like you have to deal with less trainers. But experience is experience. If I don't like, I don't fight some people, then I'm just going to be like under level for like the rest of the game, and it's just going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible trying to do that in like a game such as this. And I can potentially go under level, but at the same time, this is a Nuzlocke, and I'd rather be over leveled than under leveled in that case. because I don't really want my dudes to die, because even then, the issue I have is if all my strong dudes die, and specifically I'm talking at this point in time, Enterprise is going to be my main issue here. It doesn't get dark typing until it fully evolves, right? Yeah. Because Enterprise at the moment can pretty much carry me through a lot of everything, provided it doesn't die. I mean, so can Howie and potentially Shinehouse. They like managed to get her to Mashed Up. No, it's not. It isn't Mashed Up. It means Swamp Up. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. I know, like I said, Mashed Up Swamp Up is fairly tanky. I mean, it's quad weak to grass and all, but it does have Booty Quake. It has Sentinel, but it'll eventually learn Surf once I get that, and that's going to be something I'll be getting in fairly quick order as soon as I end up get to Future City itself. And there's a lot of other things that basically that one can do, and Pow's been tanky. Well, Pow's like my second capture in the entire game, if memory serves, and still here. Unlike like the very other, like my starter was gone. That one Telly. Mew went last episode, which was like my third catch, and I think everything else I've managed to keep like sufficiently long enough to a point, I guess. I think my next catch after that was I didn't get a catch in the forest. I got a catch in I got Bayleaf on the route after Cuta. That died in Mount Moon to Laffy, which I caught. It's still here. Then I got Kuroshio as one of my next catches after that. But yeah, all my first few catches are like initially still here. So that's kind of on the one side. That's one thing I've got going, but if I start getting in trouble and things start taking a turn, then I'm going to be very, very concerned, because everything else is going to be at a lower level. Oh wow, you have like 5 pokes and nothing I can really do about it. To a point. That being said, if only you had like a what would do like numbers. Well, I'd say we'd do numbers, but we're doing numbers with other things as well. And you've got Rain Up and you brought a Fire type, but that is just silly. It's also quad weak to Earth. I believe I was going to say it's quad weak to Earthquake, but it's Fire Ground, is it not? I'm thinking it's Fire Up, but no, that's Cargo, I believe. Swinub is susceptible to Leaf Blade. I do really like the initial moves that this Marshtomp had. Here, it's pretty versatile. Except for Whirlpool. Whirlpool can go away. I know it's Stab, but it sucks. and it's not even a HM. I don't even need it for anything. So yeah, go away. Ponyta is just yet another booty quake. I was like, I don't know how I just decided to just call Earthquake Booty Quake for some reason. It's just kind of like, you know, it's just kind of like that idea that somehow like, you know what you should do, should I go? You should just call Earthquake Booty Quake for the lols. And I went, and then everything else was going like, yeah, sure, we'll do that. And then one person just said, isn't that just going to end up you getting in trouble with YouTube or something? And that particular person probably got yeeted out of a window or something. One more train, I guess. Why not? We've got one more train left. I've been defeating all the trains. It's like, it's usually something I don't do. I usually just go for like the least amount of trains possible, and then just be like, yeah, sure, we'll go defeat the gym leader. That being said, it is good. It is going to be a good experience for Tatu here. Do want her to level up. I don't see how withdraw is going to help because I'm special attacker, and yay, special attacker. If I'd use Shadow Ball, it'd been a different story, but that would have only been if it was a Starmie. That being said, I know essentially most of Starmie's moveset anyway, and it's like, no, that's not going to be a thing. On the subject of not being a thing, anybody actually know a dark type move on my team? And the answer is no. I could Shadow Ball, but this thing could crush me with a Psychic or something. So you know what? Predicting a Psychic type move that's going to NT. And just ruin it with Dragon Claw. Which I believe that's probably NT's strongest move at the moment. Oh, it's between that and Psychic, both are stab. And such. So, what I'm going to do is go for all these trainers now. I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal, so that I'm pretty much at full strength for Erika, and I will be right back. And I'm back. Let's go take on Erika. I think what I want to do first... Yeah, we'll keep Gloom first. If it's something I kind of don't want Gloom to go against, then I'll switch it out. So Erika, normally she has, I believe her team is usually a Vileplume, a Victory Bell and a Tangela, not in that order. But today she has a Kakuna. We can deal with a Kakuna, I believe, with an Ice Beam. Oh no, Meanly, whatever shall I do? Now I wonder whether Ice Beam's actually a damage range. It might be, because I rolled extremely low there. Which is nice. Paris I can actually deal with an Ice Beam. Should die. There we go. Alright, what's your last poke? That is in fact a last poke. That being said, I'm fairly certain Meanly dies when the Pokemon that's using it actually also perishes. So I believe I can switch into Shani here, and Shani can absolutely destroy this thing. Because it won't be affected by Sandstorm. It's got super effective Star Earthquake, and it should almost murder this thing. And I don't really know what T-Tar can do against Shani here. I was going to do an Earthquake simply because I was kind of half thinking she might heal, but I wonder whether she only has one potion altogether. Because usually you get it to, you get the poke to like low enough orange red health to heal. I usually have more than one, but yeah, I only got to one potion used. Leech Seed is nice because I can just drop that and then run out if I need to. I want to teach it over Absorb actually. Trying to gain things, and we defeated the Erika. We get to the Rainbow Bandage, and we're pretty much good to go. Let's use Strength, which we will need to beat the game. And TM19, what's TM19? TM19 is Mega Punch. That is, yeah, I will agree that is a wonderful move. It's doing better than Slam. It's doing better than Slam at least. So finally getting through. I was going to say finally getting through a gym that casualty. The only casualty we really had was the Nidorino. Incidentally, the one Pokemon I was going to evolve with the stone. That, yeah, died to a gym when I said, oh, I am going to wait till a certain level to deal with this thing. So, yeah, speaking of that, I do think that it probably is the right time to evolve my Gloom into a Blossom. And the reason I'm going to do it with the Blossom is because I technically have already used a Vileplume before, in a casual playthrough of Red. So it was basically my Grass type for that run, because for some reason I decided to pick Charmander when I did that run, probably because I wanted a challenge of some sort. That was to Nuzlocke, and yeah, the Orange Slime ended up being my grass types, and I think it's the only real grass type you get in the Red version until you potentially get Surf and you can get a Tangela from the Root Circle Pilot time. So let me go grab the Sunstone. I believe I have one, and yeah, we'll give it to you, Tattoo. So yeah, in the space of this whole one video, Tattoo was evolved twice, which is rather amusing to say the least. But we have a Blossom. This should be interesting to deal with. It won't learn anything. I think its next move is it's either 35 or 44. Its next move, but I know it learns 2 moves. I'm looking at its move list. So no, I don't want to go into my thing. I want to go into my PC. I want to deposit. Not you, Tattoo. Let's bring Signet. I could potentially bring the Tyro because I know that evolves in 1 level. And I think with its stats how they are, I think it's going to be a Hitmonlee. So let's just see what this thing would be potentially. Its defense is greater than its attack. It would be a Hitmonchan. It's kind of sucky as well, since its special attack is greater than its attack, which you don't really want on a fighter, unless it's absolutely definitely going to be a special attack. And neither Tyrogue nor the Hitmons are going to be special attackers of any sort. So yeah, that's basically not happening for either of them. It really needs to be a Hitmontop, otherwise. Basically, maybe. I know later gens Hitmonlee gets Blaze Kick, but by the time it does get Blaze Kick ends up being a physical type move, because I think it's Gen 4 when that happens. When it does that. and by Gen 4 it's the move itself that determines whether it's physical or special, and not the type of the move. So here's Route 16, the cycling road, and the main gimmick of this is it's basically downhill. Now, I know there's a couple of items hidden, and I know you can get encounters here. I don't really want to get them because, like I said, I've kind of forgotten to bring up my spreadsheet with the random number it's the same thing, isn't it? The random name generator. Also, this thing is considerably higher level than I thought it would be. NT, get out here, please. Needs to get out here and crush this thing. Thank you very much. I will say I do like that I actually have the more offensive Watty rather than the other one. But I believe I have the option of either fishing or the grass, but I think I'm going to go for the grass. But yeah, the gimmick of this route is that you're actually going down a hill. If you actually hold the B button, you just saw the trailer, so there you hold the B button, you can actually stay in place. So you can basically maneuver around you can basically maneuver your way around and not hit anybody. If memory serves, there is a I want to say there's an item around here, but like I said, there's hidden items down there. We've got Route 17, we've got Route 18, and we have Future City, which we have just arrived at. Gonna go in the Pokemon Center. And with that, I'm going to basically just call it a day. Thank you all for watching, and in the next episode I'll do those 2 encounters on the routes that we went past, and maybe take a look in Future City. I know there's plenty of stuff I need to do here. Like two of the important HMs are here, definitely. So yeah, take care, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao!